Good day, everyone. This is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Saturday, the 17th of April, 2021. And this is the weekly technical analysis for the euro, the cable, and the Aussie dollar for the third week of April. Let's begin with the euro, and I guess as you can see across all the three major pairs here that they have bounce and close bullish for the week against the US dollar. So let's zoom in on the euro, where it has managed to find support of this 62 pip retracement level and bounced off it, closed above the daily 55 on the Tuesday, and continued to climb further up to the 50 pip retracement area, where it has settled just below the 120 round figure resistance. And this was the driver on Tuesday, where news of the US CPI figure came out better than expected. So with the risk of higher inflation as the US economy recovers, there was concern over time that there could be interest rate increases and thereby depreciate the currency. So with that, traders took advantage to after initial dip and buy from this support level to bring it up into the 119.76 area. There could be further continuation this week. We'll see, but it has to break above the psychological figure of 120. So it needs to bounce and break through and then target the next area of resistance at the 38 pip retracement. Otherwise, if it fails to bounce, and then it could retest support at the 119, or at the lowest at the 62 pip retracement again at the 118.90 area, just below the 119. So we'll see if it's able to crack through the 120 figure next week. And the 38 pip is at the 120.64 area. All right. And this week is a key week as well for the euro, with the ECB meeting and rate and policy decisions on Thursday. So that could be the driver either to break out higher, or it could consolidate within this range here between the two fips. Then on Friday, there's the Eurozone flash manufacturing and services PMI. So that will follow up on the ECB trigger. Let's also take a look at the US dollar index, where you will see that it has fallen through a key support level at this previous swing low, 91.73, and also the daily 55 EMA fell below that on Wednesday, and now it needs to find support at this previous swing high. So it is in a critical zone now. It needs to recover and break back up above this swing low. Otherwise, there could be a danger of further weakness in the US dollar. And this was basically all triggered from the US CPI news release. That was the Tuesday. Initially, it climbed out higher with the better than expected news, but then drove it back down and selling off hard towards the support zone. All right, so this week will be a key one as well for the US dollar index to see whether it can hold or it's going to give way. All right, let's move on to the cable. And the cable was moving in a slightly bearish channel. It's managed to find support at the 137 zone along with the 50-pip retracement of this swing move up. And continuously made higher highs until Friday. It made a strong move to break through the upper channel trend line after a dip lower, but then finding support at this area and climb up strong from there. So this week we'll see if it's able to hold above the resistance zone, which is this 138 area along with the 38-pip retracement, and as well as the monthly pivot level. So that needs to hold in order for it to test further swing highs up here. And this week there are some news coming out for the economy with a jobs report, UK CPI as well. And then on Friday is retail sales figures along with the flash manufacturing and services PMIs for most of the world economies. So we'll see if this previous resistance zone will hold as support. And let's mark this potential resistance zone here. Let's mark this here. So that's at a high of 139.19. So let's mark this as next intermediate resistance. All right. Let's move on to the Aussie dollar. And the Aussie dollar has made a strong move and a breakout of this slightly bullish channel and climb above the 77.00 level. So this was also triggered from Tuesday with the bounce off the 76 area. Closing is a hammer on Tuesday, and strong rally on Wednesday, and then continued higher to pause at the weekly R3 pivot area, but then also close right at the 62 pip retracement of this swing move up. That was after a full retrace back to this previous swing low, and we'll see if it's able to recover and climb back into this resistance zone at the 50 pip retracement area, just below the 7800 area. All right, so this level we'll see will now turn into a support zone. Right, just below the monthly pivot as well, and the daily 55 EMA. That should be a strong support zone. Right, so this week there's only the Australian retail sales figure to watch out for. And we'll see if it does a retest. It could dip to retest 77 again, but it needs to target this area at 78. All right, so do check out my other videos on spot gold and dollar yen and the Ichimoku analysis. Have a safe week and a good trading week, and cheers for now.